Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm gonna take you guys with me to the gym so that you can see how I train my legs. Yeah, it's gonna be a leg session today, full leg, because I'm only training legs one time per week. Why? Because that's how my training split is, because I enjoy it and I'm still progressing with it. I like it, so I'm doing it. It doesn't matter if it's not the most optimal one. I enjoy it. I can do it over the long term, and I'm still progressing it. What else do you want from it? I'm not competing. I do not need to absolutely maximize everything I do in the gym so that I put on every single gram of muscle that I can. So there's absolutely no rules to it. If you want to get better, if you want to get muscle, just go train hard with a bit of mind to it and you're gonna be all good. Just got a notification from the gym bro. He's gonna be at the gym meeting me and we'll train. I think he's not training legs today, unfortunately, but he's gonna be there to spot me. But before going to the gym, I like to do my pre-workout ritual, as I've said in one of my recent Instagram reels. What I do is, let me show you. I'll take my dose of caffeine for the day, which for today is a Green Monster. Make sure that it's a zero sugar variant so that you are not destroying your calorie budget with a freaking drink. Let's taste it. Good as always, nothing bad from it. It's got 160 milligrams of caffeine, which is gonna be great for me. I feel like this is 150 to 200 milligrams of caffeine is pretty much the sweet spot for me. If I take it maybe 1 hour prior to the training session, it's gonna be hitting exactly when I need it the most. I used to take them right before the workout, but if it's a carbonated drink like this, it's getting me bloated and I feel weird during the session. And also for the caffeine to take effect, it takes a little bit of time. So 1 hour before the workout and you are extremely sure that it's gonna do its job. Both on mental and physical aspects that have to do with caffeine. Then we are gonna take a nice pre-workout snack, which in this case today is gonna be a banana. Quick source of carbs, and it's also gonna help with some muscle contraction aspects because of its micronutrients. Pretty cool little tip. I've got this healthy snack that I found recently. They've got a lot of different flavors, and it's only 68 calories per rice cake. And we've got 2 of them in it, and there's how many carbs in it? 20.7 grams of carbs per, let me see, for the whole package, 31 grams. Decent, nice pre-workout snack or a snack on the go, whatever you are. They've also got the corn ones, not only rice cakes, but corn ones, which are even better tasting and they have even less calories. I think one of those had 57 calories per cake, so decent find. You've got some decent products in Romania as well if you are in the right stores. Carbs have been ingested and now it's time to continue the pre-workout ritual. Let me show you how I do it. Right, so while I enjoy my carbonated energy drink, I'm gonna take you with me to watch a nice YouTube video that gets me hyped up for the day. Monster here, and we're gonna watch some Trent Twins today. I like to do this because it hypes me up right before the gym. It gets me into the mood. Hopefully you can see whatever happens there. it gets me into the mood of wanting to go into train. And especially with Trent twins, there's something about them that I really like, and they really make me wanna go train. And especially the music taste they have, and that they incorporate cars into the videos. They The way they approach training is really intense, and they just get me hyped up. I also like to watch old school training videos like Dorian Yates' old school training, or Brody Coleman's one, those OG ones that absolutely everyone knows, but they still work. They get me into the right mood so that I can go lift heavy and focus on the training. Let's enjoy a bit of Trent twins now. Cheers guys. Right, video's gone. We've done the pre-workout snack, the pre-workout video, and we've drank the Monster, and now we are ready to hit the gym. But first, let me show you what I take with me at the gym, what I pack in my freaking backpack, so that you know. Okay, so let me show you what I put into my gym bag. So, first and most important thing, we've got water. Make sure that your water intake is good prior, during, and after the workout. If you want to build muscle but you are not drinking enough water, then why are you even trying to drink your water, bro? Your muscles are made of water, so drink it. Good, then we've got training towel, shorts. We can only train in shorts while doing legs because they are getting pumped and they are getting massive, and it's uncomfortable to train them with tight pants. So we've got those small Young shorts. I love them. They're very comfortable, but a little bit revealing if you ask me. And then our tank top. Unfortunately, you can see that there is a big conflict between those because one is Dark Sport and the other one is Young LA. It is what it is. They look cool, so who cares? It's like wearing Adidas and Nike in the same outfit. It is what it is. We've got the socks that I'm gonna change, and then the shoes of Aladdin. Really comfortable. I like them. They look weird for most people, but I like them. I've got them in almost every single color. Okay, let me get them packed up and we'll go to the gym. Okay, got everything packed, so let's go to the gym. The structure for today's leg session is gonna be something like this. I'm always starting with calves. I'm doing a form of standing calf raises so that I try and grow my calves. I do it as my first exercise in order to prioritize them. I feel like they are probably the weakest part of my whole body when it comes to muscle, and I just want to try and maximize the stimulus I can give to them. That's why I'm also training them twice per week, or even 3 times if my time allows, or if I can do it depending on the recovery status of my calves. But usually you can do it 2 or 3 times a week. You can still train them. I'm going with low rep ranges, full stacks, depending on the machine, really high load, deep stretch, and I'm also doing the full concentric contraction. Yeah, that was my ankle popping. It does that in absolutely every single rep that I do, which is funny. It doesn't hurt, but it happens. Yeah, so coming back to it, I like to train heavy on calves, and I'm doing the full range of motion, even though the latest research says you could go only to neutral and you could still have the same amount of gains with that. I just like it to do full ROM. Yeah, so calves first. I'm gonna do 3 working sets, intense, all to failure, because calves recover pretty fast. And then I'll hit adductors. There's 2 working sets of that. I feel like doing adductors prior to any type of squat pattern movement really warms me up and enhances my stability. So for example, if I do the adductors first and then I'll do my leg press, for example, which is the squat pattern I do, I'm gonna feel a lot more stable, and I feel like I can produce a bit more force and stability through my legs by having them pumped up first. 2 sets of that, 2 working sets, failure again. The only thing is that today I'm gonna train to a different gym from the one I normally train at, and the one which I normally train at has a really bad adductor machine, and my progress has stalled a bit on them because of that. You cannot overload it anyway, because there's no place for you to put another pin and load it with some plates, and it's a really shitty Technogym one, but you still have to work with what you have. Then after adductors, I normally do some kind of leg curls for the hamstrings. I feel like my knees get really warmed up after doing a movement pattern that implies this kind of movement, the flexion of the knee. And I now started to do seated leg curls because it is a superior movement from the lying ones in terms of the stretch, in terms of the stability, in terms of limiting you doing a tilt from the, how do you call it, pelvis in English? I think so. Prior to this, I was doing the lying one because I liked it and I had good machines for it, but whenever I have the occasion to do a good seated one, I'll take it and I'll try and go heavy on it as well. Then main movements of the day are gonna be a leg press, some sort of leg press. The only thing with me when training legs is that my knees are a bit rusty. I used to have discomfort, especially in one of them. Now they are much better, 99% recovered, but I still get some weird feelings from time to time, and I have to adjust based on how I feel that day. The thing is that I do leg presses because it's my absolute favorite movement. I also love hack squats, all different variations of them, but I feel like the leg press is the most reliable one for me because I can find a pretty decent leg press in every single gym that I train at. So that's my preferred movement as my squat pattern. I also like to do it with a really good range of motion, almost with my knees into the mouth so that I'm sure I'm hitting absolutely everything. I'll do the leg press, then another compound movement is gonna be dumbbell RDLs, which used to be one of my favorite movements, but now I'm kind of sick of them, so I put them at the end of the workout because I'm doing them with a dumbbell, and I've run out of dumbbells in pretty much every gym that I go to. Why am I not switching to a barbell RDL then? Because I simply do not like it and it feels weird for me, and with the dumbbells is extremely comfortable. I can do it perfectly with perfect posture, perfect ROM, absolutely everything. It's easy to unrack, it's easy to hold them, everything is good, but I do not have enough weight. So the thing is that I do them pretty much at the end of the session where I'm a bit fatigued by the, not a bit, more than fatigued from the previous exercises, but I can still get the stimulus for my hamstrings, which is good. And yeah, then after the RDLs, I do leg extension, and that's my full leg day. The thing with my legs is that since I've started doing resistance training, my legs have responded extremely well, so I never needed to put extreme attention into how and how much I train them. I've just always trained them intensely, and I've noticed that they can go through a lot of volume as well. So now I'm kind of doing a mix of both. It's not Dorian Yates intensity, but it's not German volume training as well. It's somewhere in the middle, and I feel like my legs are still in a good place now. So I'm not changing anything if I'm still progressing and my legs look good. And that's what I'm advising you to do if your legs respond well. If not, train them more frequently. Twice per week, it's the sweet spot. I almost forgot the most important part, the headphones, which I customized with the Yangalay sticker. I think they stink, but it doesn't matter, they do the job. Absolute must for every single training session, because the gym music is trash in 99% of the gyms. And then a pair of straps, which are decent and they do their job. They're perfect for the RDLs. Let's go. And now, one of the best parts of today, of every single day, is the following. Just hear it. Pure music, if you ask me. I'm not sure if you can hear me anymore. I'm not sure if my neighbors love it as much as I do, but it is what it is. Let's go to the gym. Okay, so here we go. Put a nice song on SoundCloud and we'll be good to go. Like white girl music. Let's go. Right, so we got to the parking spot. It's not right in front of the gym, so that this way we are going to do some more steps throughout the day. So this is something that I recommend to all my comfy clients and all the comfortable people out there that want to park right in front of the gym to make absolutely zero effort when going to training. Yes, I'm still comfortable, I'm still coming with the car, but I'm not parking right there so that I'm just hopping from the car into the gym. I'm parking at 5 minutes of walking distance. I walk there for 5 minutes, I come back for 5 minutes, another 1000 steps clocked in for the day. It's that easy. Let's get our tripod for the gym and then the backpack. Parking is free for today, so nothing to worry about. Not that I was paying for it before, but who cares? Car is locked. Let's go. Beautiful Romanian scenery out here. Disgusting weather. Weather. In case you missed the vlog from Spain, she's Gia, which is our girlfriend now. Okay, let's walk. Scenery is getting better here because it's one of the nicest boulevards in Cluj. But the weather is still destroying everything. Okay, I'll see you in the gym. Right, so we got into the gym. Warm up done. I did not record it because that's the boring part. We just did some gym foolery like that, dancing, little dance. The general warm up done only, and then we'll do the specific part on each machine depending on how I feel. I feel like one of my ankles is really stiff, so I did a quick ankle mobility drill so that I make it exactly like the other one. Knees feeling all right today. They don't crack or anything like that. They don't hurt, so that's good. The first exercise that I'm gonna do is the calf raises, as I've already told you. So unfortunately, there's no specific standing machine for the calves, and I'm gonna do this donkey calf raise over here, and I'm going to use that resistance profile. I'm gonna load those low bars over there after I find my setup on the machine, and that's it. I'll do a couple warm-up sets and then we'll see how that works. So let's go after it. Not enough range of motion, so we'll go for the pad a little bit downwards. Only the toes will sit on the support. The knees will be a bit flexed so that I get a even deeper stretch on the calf muscle. Yeah, that's much better. Yeah, feels good, even though the position is a bit sus. Feels good. Let's get some load on it. The gym bro is here. Already greeted him, but we'll do it again for the sake of the video. What's up, Vlad?
Very good, man.
Right, so
Really nice.
here's Vlad, one of my friends. Let me see how we frame it up. And also one of my launch control coaching members. He's doing great so far. And we're trying a arm session today just for the fun of it, just to see how it's gonna work. He's normally on a push-pull legs. And how do you find it so far? Like it?
I like it. I mean, I love it. And
Great.
push pull legs, a good split, but you know, having an arms day
That's great.
sometimes it's just
You could also notice his American accent.
yeah. I got.
Yeah, nice one. Let's go after it, bro.
Questo completamente la sicura.
Da,
No.
andò stato il botão.
Sì, io non
Okay, let's go for the first working set. Aiming for around 6 to 8 reps. We'll see how that goes. Machine is pretty weird, but it does the job. Disgusting set.
All the ladies hold up, hop in the ride, it's a brand new motor. Get on the fly, live la vida loca. Nobody find it's a Coca-Cola. Hold on, no one no sleep and I swear to total. Throwing it back when I press rewind. Losing her mind when she see that motion. Yeah, straight to the bag, get racks in the morning. Star boy on the phone named Marin. Feel like Brazil had a man them ballin'. Shoot my shot, then I'm scoring. No one does it better. Body curving, how she swerving like a traveler. We can have a party in the
Right, so calves done. We got a decent pump on them. Not something that I'm proud of, but it is what it is. We are working on it. And now we are doing the hip adduction so that we don't get a gap in between our quads. In order to have thick legs, wide ones, you need to train your adductors. And it will also help with your strength levels, especially in the squat patterns, on the leg presses, on back squats, things similar to that. You will get stronger on them by training your adductors. This is the last warm-up set. I'll do it with full stack and then we'll see how it goes. I like to go as wide as possible, as long as my hip mobility allows it. And I always remain absolutely locked into the seat. The machine is not the best. I'm pretty picky when it comes to machines and the brands of machines, but we work with what we have. I'll do a few reps to check out how the load feels and then we'll go for the working sets. Yeah, that feels pretty light. Feels good, decent. And I'll show you a cool trick now. We're going to steal a pin from another machine, like this one. I think it will do the job. And we'll try and find a plate that actually fits into the machine. Not sure if this one does, but we'll try our luck. Might fit. Then we lock it in the machine. So we have extra 10 kilos. Hopefully it's not gonna fall. I think it stays. Good. We'll find out if that thing falls or not. Because the pin has been previously used by someone and they broke it. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, pretty light still. Decent set. Unfortunately, I cannot load it more because you don't have space on this specific machine. If only I had a proper gym pin, I probably could have loaded it with proper plates, but this still does the job, so we'll take it. I think I did around 10 to 12 reps. Pretty nice feeling after doing some sets of adductions. You feel like you've got legs double the width you normally have, which is quite cool. Done with the adductors. We are heading on to the leg curls. Have to try out the machines to see which one fits me, because I don't think I've done the seated ones here in this gym, so we'll have to find out. Extremely important announcement is that you always return the pin from wherever you stole it, from whichever machine, and then re-rack your weights. Okay. Good. Launch control members getting buff. Look at that shoulder vein popping. Nice one. I found this one, Life Fitness Machine, really decent. It felt good for the warm-up set, but the only thing is that the pad is gone. So for the warm-up set, warm-up weight, it felt all right. We'll have to see how it is when we start to load it up. Yeah, so only way to find out is load it and try to move the weight. A quick tip I can give for you on those kind of machines, or on whatever leg curl you do, is to do a little bit of dorsiflexion. That means pulling a bit your toes up through the shin so that you disengage the calf muscles. You'll feel them less a bit, and you'll feel the focus more on your hamstrings. That's it. Let's go for it. Okay, so lock yourself up here so that you go absolutely nowhere. The only thing that moves is this part over there. Do the dorsiflexion, as I said, and then try and move the weight. Feels good. You gotta be a bit of a man to not put another cushion around there, but it's alright. I'm a man, so I can handle it. Okay, next set. Increase the weight. We'll aim for 6 to 8 reps again. See how that goes. Got the music in, got the gym bro spotting.
Fucking go.
Gotta go well again. Let's see, about 6 reps. Same thing, same weight.
Yeah.
Max volume.
Go.
Decent. Let's see. One thing about those seated leg curls is that you might see the hips going a bit forward depending on what weight you use, depending on how you set up the machine, and it's perfectly fine as long as it's not something exaggerated. I mean, if your hips don't get through to here, to the knee support, not knee, above the knee, but if your hips get there, that's not good. It's alright if you see a little bit of hip movement, especially when using big weights, so don't get scared about that. Alright, so things about to go spicy with the leg press. I'll just do the sit adjustments, safety adjustments, and then we'll see what load we can put on. This will be a warm-up set, and then we see how that goes. Alright, so all the way, warm-up set, not many reps. I don't want to get fatigued before the actual proper working sets. I just want to feel the weight, feel the machine, because I haven't done it in ages, and I want to see how my knees feel. Deep enough. Yeah, feels pretty good, pretty light. Not sure if I'm going to go that deep actually when I'm doing the proper working set. Might raise the safeties just a little bit because I feel a bit unsafe going that deep. It feels good overall, so let's see. Things are about to get serious when you see the wallpaper like this. What is? Yeah, let's go. First set. You gotta up the weight, too many reps, and when you get up that easy from a leg press, it was not a hard set. Sixth place now. See, last set was of 12 reps, way too high for me. Hopefully this weight will be more appropriate. Let's see. another plate of 10 kgs each side, and we've got 6.5 plates per side. Yeah, I mean, if this would have been my first exercise, of course I could have gone way heavier, probably 300 kgs per set, but as I have some past knee problems, I chose to keep it safe and do all the rest of the exercises that get me warmed up better, and then come to the leg press and load it for, depends on how I feel and how the load feels. Today is a pretty good day so far. We'll have RDL next, dumbbell RDLs. As I've said, that I like the grip more and they are more comfortable to me, and then some leg extensions. Let's go for the last set of leg press because my breath is now back to normal. Right, so on to RDLs right now. We are going to need some straps because those big boy weights are not gonna hold into my hands for a long time. So first set, I've put my dumbbells on a bench so that it's easier for me to take them from there. We'll go until the grip fails. But grip was gone. Even though you use straps, the grip will still fail. So here is what it is. Could have done a lot more reps when it comes to the posterior chain, but we'll do it like this. They kind of gassed me out. That's how you can tell my cardio is not on point when I'm not doing it regularly. But it is what it is. It's a shame I've got no water with me. I had 1 liter, but I absolutely drank every single milliliter of that bottle. I normally drink around 2 liters when I train. It's just because I feel like I need to. I feel thirsty, so it helps with the water intake. Pretty light sets. I normally do them with 60 kgs per hand or 65, depends on if the gym has them or not. But whenever I have only 50s, I do it with 50s. It is what it is. Even though I'm not gonna progress that fast, it's still okay. I'm still going to close to failure. You cannot go to true failure of the posterior chain when the grip is the limiting factor. But it is what it is. It felt good, comfortable, strong. Brace was on point. It is what it is. We've got leg extension left. 2 hard sets, no warm-up sets. We'll just load it as much as I can. And yeah, let's go for it. Last exercise. 2 sets to failure. Nice thing about this machine is that the resistance profile is for the lengthened part of the movement. Whenever you get from here to here, you feel absolutely nothing. But here, it's almost impossible to move the machine. It's nice that for once they nailed the hand placement, the hand thingies for the machine. Usually they are not useful, but now you can really lock yourself into the seat. First rep is the hardest. It's extremely deep. Look at the knee flexion. And when you lean backwards on the seat, it's even worse. 6 reps, go on. Absolutely cruel. I think I managed to get 7. Okay, last set. 5 to 6 reps and we are done. We're going home. I've added 5 more kilos. We'll see how it moves. That's it. Leg day wrapped. Okay, so leg day wrapped. It's been a successful one. Okay, so it's a quick recap. We've done calves. We've done a hip abduction, sorry. We've done a squat pattern, hip hinge, extension, and curls, and that's all I need so that my legs overall grow. And it's been working for the past years, and it's gonna work for the next ones. If not, we will adjust it and make it work. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you found it useful, and I'll see you in the next one.